We're getting close. 10 seconds.
Happy trials.
How about a heart check?
6, 5,
Beating a little fast there, isn't it?
3.
In order for some rides to work, you must consciously think that you are riding them.
Trix is part of this good, nutritious breakfast. Silly rabbit, tricks are for kids.
What that rabbit needs is a Tricky in disguise.
Hello?
Hey, what's up, Doc?
Bugs Bunny?
In person to help you get some tricks.
Fruity Tricks. Orange, lemon, grape.
What? No carrot? Here. Have I got a disguise for you? Here's the plan.
Will Bugs Bunny help the rabbit get some tricks?
I beg your pardon.
Are boobs really that important?
Yeah.
Boobs are one thing I don't have a whole lot of.
Don't listen to Jonesy, Caitlin. Brains are one thing he doesn't have a whole lot of.
But Sawyer...
If Sawyer likes girls with big cans, that's his problem, not yours.
Hey there, I'm the Loud House Critic, one guy with 1,000 views and all the episodes I must review. You know, when looking back into the first, second, third season of the Loud House, there are some episodes that we remember, and there are some episodes that we sometimes want to forget, or actually don't want to forget. And with that being much said, Mall of Duty. Sounds dirty once you think of it. This one is the 42nd episode, and it's in season 2 of the Loud House, and much likely and above all, the 94th episode. You know, when I had to look back at this episode, since I never actually saw it on television because I worked so many hours, when I got it on DVD, I saw the episode and I decided to actually give it a watch, especially after when I saw the episode Legends, which I will review in June. But when I watched this episode, I found a lot of things quite entertaining. And you're probably gonna ask me, what makes you say that? Well, let's dive into this episode and find out.
I'm 16, starting to find my way, got a new job, gonna start at the mall today. Thank God I'm on my own for the first time. I'm 16, life is sweet when you're growing up so fast. You gotta make the good times last.
Now remember, Rippers, if you want to hunt down critters, use the 4 Ds. Droppings, disturbances, dens, and diet. Emu droppings.
Gross.
That's disgusting.
Survey says... Don't children!
With a little luck and my tracking bandana, I'll be eating emu stew in no time. Oh!
Poop-sniffing weirdo.
Weirdo? Sweetheart, look in the mirror and hear yourself say that.
He happens to be the world's leading expert in wilderness survival, and a pretty cool guy to boot.
I'll give you a boot if you don't change it back to the power hour of princess time!
Sweetheart, I really don't give a shit about Honey Boo Boo. Nobody did. And every time I look at that child, she reminds me of Sugar from Total Drama Pocket 2 Island. That girl was so fat, her bathtub had stretch marks on them.
The school open house started 5 minutes ago. Ugh, these kids, where are they? Oh, they're waiting for me.
You're hot, but you ain't too bright.
Thanks for taking care of your little sisters today, Lincoln. You're really helping us out of a jam.
We'll be back by 5. We are proud of you for being so responsible.
Yeah, about that. I want you all to take a look back at a certain episode of season 1 where Lincoln did actually take responsibility one time, and his mother blamed him for it when really she should have blamed his sisters.
Hey there, Rippers! My hardcore mall tour is coming to a mall near you. Today,
Saturday.
I'll be signing copies of my new survival guide at
The Royal Woods Mall. Survey says...
Dear rich Dora Standpipe, how I love her!
Father's money.
Really?
Rip is at the Royal Woods Mall today? I gotta go get my book signed. If I'm home by 5, they'll never have to know. Who wants to go to the mall?
Wow, Lincoln's really on being a risk taker. But then again, taking too many chances can actually end with consequences. Then again, can I trust him not to actually get caught in the process? But he's just a kid. On to the mall.
Lincoln, this is lame. Can't we go do something fun?
Right after we wait in this really short line to get Rip's autograph.
Is the really short line at the end of this really long line?
Oh, come on!
No, if I was on babysitting duty and the kids actually wanted to go to the mall, and if I was looking forward to actually getting a famous celebrity to actually sign an autograph for me or to actually get a selfie or a video record of him or her, I would have some of the kids actually go onto the indoor playground or just let them be in a toy shop or even Build-A-Bear, since I know how many girls out there love Build-A-Bear. Then again, I just let them go to the candy store. Wait a second, bad idea.
That way, when y'all go sugar bonkers, it's your parents' problem. It's my little way of getting revenge.
You dick!
How about we play a game? I spy. I'll go first. I spy...
Someone who is not keeping his sisters intellectually stimulated.
Burn.
Stay out of this, fatty. Hey guys, how about we play a party game? It's called Hump the Horses Duvers.
Hors d'oeuvres.
Either one.
How about 20 questions? Lola, you first. Person, place, or thing?
Person.
Alive or dead?
Alive for now. But he's pushing his luck.
Sweetheart, you about to press your own fucking luck if you don't stop acting like a bratty Callahoo. That's somewhat the sisters had enough of Lincoln's tortured shit and they decided that they're actually gonna leave. But Lincoln, feeling like he's so much the man with the plan, he comes up with a different strategy of his own.
And a lemon flippy for the good-natured gentleman in back of us.
This isn't lemon, it's banana.
Well, who doesn't love banana?
People who have banana allergies.
Oh, you look good. Actually, I mean, think of Debo from Friday. That's a good way to look at yourself.
I finished my flippy. I gotta pee.
Me too.
I too need to see a man about a horse.
I don't even want to fucking know what that even means.
I have to potty!
Shut up!
Can you save our place while I take them to the bathroom? Please?
Sure, kid, no problem.
Thanks!
So Lincoln actually takes his sisters to use the bathroom. They come back, but unfortunately...
Thanks again!
Excuse me? I've never seen you before. Of course, my eyes are pretty swollen from these hives, so...
Don't be stupid, big boy. I said I was fucking sorry. What more do you want?
Back of the line, pal.
But the line's like twice as long now!
You know what? Fuck you! 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 Fuck you!
That was amazing. Seeing all these recurring characters actually in this line. There's that MILF-looking mother that I'm actually kind of losing interest in now. There's one of the writers. There's one of the girls that was actually in Lincoln Loud Girl Group after when Zach burned her braids off. There's that one shaggy-looking motherfucker that was in Cheated by the Dozen. Maggie's mother. There's one of the actual goth kids that was actually at Maggie's party. There's that car salesman guy who we saw in The Fantastic Voyage, and one of actual Kataro's friends that was in Fantastic Voyage as well too. There's that one girl that's actually in Cheated by the Dozen that was kind of helping Bobby out. And is that one of Luna's friends there? I think this is actually the first time I actually seen this character in a Loud House episode before I even knew she became friends with Luna Loud.
I know this looks bad, but we'll be there before you know it.
Oh, yes. That 2-hour wait was so worth it. Oh!
Rip's my bae, but nobody keeps Scoots waiting. I'm getting a soft pretzel.
How about another joke? This one time, Tad got so fucked up, I put his dick in my mouth.
What the fuck? Listen, you half a fag. I'll stick this fork in your eye.
That's it. I'm jumping.
We're done with this line.
Out of all the bronze and brains I've seen in so many of these characters, what is Lincoln possibly thinking of right now?
All aboard! It's my treat.
Lincoln, we're bored!
Survey says somebody go get me 4 body bags. I'm fitting to dump off in these motherfuckers.
Then let's go for the 20 ride special.
That looks like it may be a shitstorm of disaster on our hands. And is it just me, or is that lady on the right side at the end there look like Girl Jordan's mom? I'm unsure about that, but I'm assuming it might be. So as the line gets more shorter and shorter, Lincoln actually makes it there. And anytime when someone actually wants to meet their famous celebrity hero, what actually happens to their body?
How's it going, buddy? I see you got a copy of my book there. Would you like me to sign it?
Open your mouth. Something will come out.
Nothing came out.
I'll just take that. Rippin' to meet ya.
Those damn feet. I don't know what they're using to make that sound effect when Lincoln is flapping his feet up and down when he's backing away, silently. And it also makes me wonder, whatever happened to that device that they use for Casey Jr. in Disney's Dumbo?
Making the sound for a cartoon train. Look, I'll show you.
All aboard! All aboard! Clear the track! Here I go!
Well, does that come natural, or is that something you picked up in high school?
Now I just gotta grab my sisters and get home. Okay, guys.
Open your eyes.
Survey says
You were in league with the prince all along.
I tried to stop her, but she vanished into thin air.
A likely story.
How am I ever going to track them down?
Seriously, are these people who are working at the mall really that fucking stupid to not even know when an actual train is actually crashing or going through the entire fucking mall that they have to stop it? Especially when there are kids actually riding it?
Wait! Track! How to purify urine, how to build a fire with toenails, how to track animals in the wild.
Those are fucking weird strategies, and I won't even fucking try them anyway. Purify urine, that's fucking disgusting. Especially what if there's blood in it?
With a little luck, my tracking bandana in the 4 Ds. I'll find my sisters in no time. Ow!
And I'm hungry like the wolf. Let's get dangerous.
Disturbances, dens, diet, droppings. Just as I suspected. Lisa's chemicals. She can't be far.
I'm so great she hasn't burned a hole in the floor. What the fuck was she even thinking during the boss, maybe? I feel like she was trying to make her own magic pixie dust and somehow it fucked her brain up.
Oh, wait. I need my magic pixie dust.
Greetings, brother. The devices in this store were highly inefficient. They only performed one task each, so I combined them into one appliance that can do anything.
Crushed ice, pressed shirt.
Now that's a useful robot that could be used around in the house. Remember the house cleaning robot?
Poor Alice, stuck at home doing chores. Housework sure can be tiring, huh, Alice? But robot maids today can be so expensive. Well, why not try a reformed evil robot from the Reformed Robot House Cleaning Company? Oh sure, these robots used to be programmed to wipe out the human race, but now they're programmed to wipe out grime and mildew. Let's watch.
The mop is in the front closet, Reformed Evil Robot.
Must kill human.
Excuse me?
Must clean bathroom.
Good Evil Robot.
So visit the folks at Reformed Robot House Cleaning Company, where we sweep evil under the rug.
Oh! Disturbances!
What are you babbling about?
Shut your mouth and you'll learn something new, Four Eyes. Everything ain't always about science.
Rip says you can tell if an animal has been around by a disturbance in the environment. Look!
Oh my gosh, TLC! Those are one of my favorite girl bands. That wasn't until one of them actually died in an automobile accident.
Lucy.
Lucy!
And that's kind of shameful for what they did there. Even if it was Lucy Loud who did that. Especially when one of the TLC members actually died. Uncool, but funny.
All right, little psychic girl, give me some good news.
Your business will soon make a big splash.
Sorry, folks. No more fortunes today.
Is it just me, or am I the only one who thinks that Lucy Loud is actually doing something that Lucy Van Pelt actually does in the Peanuts universe? Only Lucy is actually making better business than the other Lucy is. So now that Lincoln actually has Lisa and Lucy, he's got to find his 3 other sisters. And guess who the next one is that they have to find?
No droppings, no disturbances. Wait a minute. Den! Rip says you can track a creature by finding its natural habitat.
Do I even need to tell you about who's running that show?
Lola, playtime's over. We gotta go.
Have you lost your mind? That's no way to speak to your queen. Send him to the dungeon! Get out. Out.
Oh my god, there she goes again. And how the fuck was she able to gain power over all these young children? One word, fear. And you know, Lola doing something like this kind of reminds me of a Digimon episode called Princess Karaoke, where Mimi actually became a princess, not a full royalty princess like Snow White, Princess Aurora, and Ariel. I mean, dressing up and living like a princess until she learned the lesson the hard way.
Lola, wait! I just came to tell you, there's another queen outside who says she's more powerful than you.
I'm sorry, what's with the freaky fucking shadows of these children looking like something out of The Princess and the Frog? That just makes them all little monsters.
Throw him off the cliff.
Wait. I have no problem with that. I don't have any problem with that. I came up here without an invitation. Let me interrupt myself. I just gotta say,
There's another queen outside who says she's more powerful than you.
What? Well, I'll have her head!
Oh, what now? You're actually being the Queen of Hearts this time? And you dare to go up against Queen Elsa? I'll tell you one thing, you're gonna lose this fight.
There's no one here. You lied! Well played, sir.
Who do you think you're dealing with? Little Red Riding Hood?
Let's move out!
Take care of my kingdom!
Hey, you stay away from the frozen food section. Your boobs will harden.
Now then, let's be on our way to find the next sister. And this one should be easier, even for the 3rd grader.
Aha! I found another D. Diet.
Lincoln, that's not human food.
It is if the human is...
Excellent, Igor.
Lana!
Of course. And is it just me, or does that little white dog kind of look like the same kind of dog that was actually in A Mud Above?
Lana, out! Let's go!
You need to get the hell out of here!
No can do, Lincoln. I gotta keep these duck eggs warm.
Congratulations.
Uh-oh, seeing all these baby ducks following Lana around. Kind of reminds me a bit of a Scooby-Doo episode, which I think it either had the Creeper or either the Mummy. I'm not so sure what it was, when Shaggy and Scooby were actually hiding out in a chicken coop, and one of the eggs actually hatched underneath Scooby-Doo, and yet that baby chicken seems to be following him. But I gotta admit, that's really much cute for Lana and the baby ducks.
Okay, we still have time to get home before Mom and Dad.
So, we're just leaving Lily here?
Ah! Lily! I totally forgot!
Ding dong, did you not notice that you actually had 5 younger sisters with you? You act just like how your parents did when they were suggesting that they had 10 kids in Ties That Bind, when they realized they have 11 kids. And yeah, everybody remember where that episode actually led up to in season 2. Then again, I wouldn't be too surprised if Lucy Loud was actually adopted. Forget that. Where the hell is Lily anyway?
Probably still on the train. She really liked that train.
You guys stay here.
This is gonna sound funny, and it's another great memory from my past. It was in a show called Winnie the Pooh or New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh when Tigger and Winnie the Pooh were actually train robbers and they're actually on this one train. And when it got destroyed and then when Tigger tried to put it back together, it went completely berserk around the entire town. So Lincoln actually leaves his 4 sisters on the bench while he goes to stop the train.
Excuse me, Miss Scoots? Could you give me a ride, please? I need to catch that train.
That sounds like a you problem.
Survey says...
Here's your raise.
Now I see where the fuck Flip actually got that phrase from. I would be kind of scarred if the kids actually had to take care of Scoot instead of Flip in that episode. Then again, I'd rather go with Flip instead.
Look, you didn't get an autograph from Rip, right? How about if I give you mine?
My bae signed this? Deal!
Man, there are times I really hate the sacrifices these characters make for something that they've worked so hard to get. But then again, it's a good sacrifice for something even more important than just getting an autograph from your celebrity.
Out of the way, Mr. Breathers!
Why, that's cute. Okay, I'm sorry. I know I keep bringing back so many good memories that actually go into this episode, but I think this is probably the last one I'm gonna say. That part, this kind of reminds me of a Wallace and Gromit kind of short where they're on the train and they gotta stop this penguin from taking the diamond, and when they're getting run out of train tracks, Gromit has to put all these train tracks down real fast.
Spooky Psychic Girl was right. My business did make a big splash.
You know, every time that Lucy predicts the future, it's like she actually knows what's really going to happen to these people. Take a look at Raw Deal, and you'll see the connection of what I really mean there.
Good job, Linky!
Thanks.
I don't know why, so many people may not find this great, but I actually find it cute how the way Lola actually calls Lincoln Linky.
Well, we better get going.
Wait, what happened to your signed book? Isn't that the whole reason we came here?
I gave it to Scoot so she'd help me catch Lily.
Oh, sorry, big brother. For reasons incomprehensible to me, I know that autograph was important to you.
Not as important as you guys. I never should have dragged you here in the first place. I was supposed to be responsible for you. I'm sorry.
It's okay, big brother. We forgive you.
Ish.
You want me to hit your foot this time?
Now that's something really great. And with greatness comes great responsibilities from the heart. So anyway, Lincoln and his sister actually arrived home in time before the parents and the older sisters come back.
Hey guys, we're home.
Lincoln, guess what? We stopped at the mall and Rip Hardcore was there signing books. We know you're a big fan, so we got you one.
Well, well, well. Isn't this a delightful turn of events?
A little thank you for helping out today. It's so great that we can count on you.
And we can count on you, Lincoln Loud. We knew the job was easy.
Actually, I have to tell you something.
Oh boy.
The truth is,
he let us jump on the bed.
But only because we kept bugging him.
Lincoln was a top-rate babysitter. I give him a 9 out of 10.
I think we can live with that.
Wow. Just wow. This was the only part of the episode I didn't predict. But why would they even do that? Since when did any of them ever had Lincoln's back? And where were you guys when we needed y'all back a few episodes later before this episode even arrived?
What'd you do that for?
That was my little thank you for letting us keep the ducklings.
Wait, what?
Shut the fuck up!
Well, happy ending of this episode. I just hope the baby ducks don't actually get eaten by the snake. Which made me really worry about what actually happened to those baby ducks in further episodes. And somewhat, Lincoln should have actually had his chance to actually babysit in the future. But nope, that had to be a Lynn Loud episode. Lincoln should have actually got another chance with that. But oh, what the hell. So this has been Mall of Duty. Oh yeah, I put it in that section. It definitely deserves to go there. And even though that this episode, along with Legends, were the actual lowest viewed episodes, but someone I found Mall of Duty more entertaining than Legends. Let's talk about what's really great about this episode. First off, I thought this episode was gonna have the same damn premise as Serial Offender, but that was not the case, since this episode was so much funnier than Serial Offender, and it really had some good action packs, especially when Lincoln is actually trying to save Lily from getting in a train crash, along with the help of Scoot after when he sacrificed his autograph book from Rip Hardcore. I really thought that was some really good Indiana Jones action pack there. And what I really loved about this episode is it had a really very strong story with so much memorable moments in it. From Lola being in the Princess Palace and having the servants help her, to Lisa actually creating a multitask robot, Lana actually being a mother of all the baby ducklings, or goslings for that matter, and Lucy actually doing something way better than the Lucy Van Pelt. And I just loved the much interaction that Lincoln and his sisters actually had together in this episode. And I just love the ending. It was so sweet how his 4 younger sisters actually covered for him, and they really showed signs that they loved their big brother just because he let them keep the baby ducks. I didn't mind that too much. And they also was very forgiving of Lincoln's selfishness in this episode. And Lincoln was able to keep for exactly what he wanted all along, the signed copy of Rip Hardcore. After it turns out that his parents and his older sisters went to the mall afterwards and got him the actual signed book. So the biggest highlight actually was the actual sisters themselves. But I have to criticize 2 things about this. First off, this is just a tiny nitpick. It's how the way the sisters were getting bored of standing in line with Lincoln just so he had to get a signed autograph. And it was a little bit unlikable, but not too unlikable. And the other thing is Lincoln actually wants to get his book signed by this guy, Rip Hardcore, who's been out in the wilderness his whole life. This kind of goes against the moral and the message from what Lincoln learned in Roughing It. He wasn't into the wilderness at that point, but somehow he is. I don't know. These are just small issues. But still, it's a big green-lighted episode. So if you like Lily, Lisa, Lola, Lana, and Lucy all together in one, then this is an episode you have to watch. I'm the Loud House Critic. Damn it, I still gotta find myself a catchphrase to end the video.
In the loud house, duck, dodge, push and shove, it's how we show our love. In the loud house, one boy and 10 girls wouldn't trade it for the world.